told me not to go back. "Just let it go," my brother said. "It's not worth it anymore," said my lawyer. But it was my house. I paid the mortgage. I built the back deck with my own hands. 12 years of marriage, 12 years of life. All gone with a signature and a lock I didn't recognize. The first time I came back, I brought flowers. Not to win her back. I wasn't that stupid. I brought them for my daughter. It was supposed to be my weekend. But instead of seeing my little girl, I saw a strange car in the driveway, and her silhouette, with someone else. I didn't knock. I just stood there, in the rain, watching my life fold into a story I hadn't agreed to. The lights turned off one by one. No one opened the door. I got back in my car and cried like a kid. The second time I came back, she called the police. They didn't even ask me what happened. They didn't want proof or papers or history. They wanted compliance. "Sir, this is private property." Private property? I signed the damn mortgage 6 months ago. She stood behind them, arms crossed, watching me like I was a burglar. And when I tried to speak, she started crying. Not the kind of cry that comes from pain. The kind of cry that comes from power. She knew what she was doing. She always did. You see, my ex-wife is a lot of things. But stupid isn't one of them. She learned early that the court believes two things: the first person to cry and the first person to file. She did both. It started long before the house, before the locks, before the cops, before the cameras. It started when she told me she wanted to take space, which, if you've been through it, you know what that means. Space doesn't come with silence. It comes with a lawyer. I didn't fight the divorce. I didn't beg. I didn't cheat. I just wanted peace. So I gave her what she asked for: the car, the savings, half the furniture, and what I thought was mutual respect. But what I didn't know was that she wasn't negotiating. She was setting me up. I was naive. I thought honesty would protect me. I didn't know she was already building a case, saving text messages out of context, recording arguments with no warning, creating a version of me that never existed. And the worst part? People believed her. Even people who'd known me for years. She told the judge I was unstable, that I'd threatened to hurt myself, that she was afraid for our daughter's safety. But never once, not in 12 years, did I raise a hand to her. Not once did I leave her without food or support or care. I was never perfect, but I was never what she said. And now, I was a man fighting shadows. You can't prove you're not what people already decided you are. The more I tried to explain, the more they saw defensiveness. The calmer I spoke, the more they said I was calculating. And when I finally broke down, they said, "See? He's unstable." So I stopped talking, and I started recording. Not just videos. I started keeping emails, letters, court dates, messages she left by accident, because if no one was going to believe my words, I had to let the evidence speak instead. It started small. The first recording? A voicemail. Left by mistake. She thought she hung up, but she didn't. And what I heard? Her laughing. Talking about how easy it was to get the judge on her side, joking with her sister about the performance she gave in court. I played it back 6 times, not because I couldn't believe it, but because I finally could. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't paranoid. I was being played. Then came the texts, screenshots of conversations she'd had with mutual friends, saying she was going to finish me off legally and leave him with nothing but a couch and a criminal record. She was planning this the whole time. the crying, the calm, the moments she feared me, all part of a script. But no one wants to believe the calm man is the one telling the truth. Especially not when the other side cries in public and smiles in court. So I kept collecting emails, witnesses, paper trails, even the mortgage receipts. Because here's the thing, I was still paying the house, even after the judge gave her temporary possession, even after she moved her boyfriend in, even after she told the court I was unstable. I paid because my name was on the loan, and I didn't want to ruin my credit or my future. But I didn't realize she was building her future inside my home. The final straw? A Ring camera. I installed it at the back gate years ago and forgot about it. She never disabled it. And one night, when I opened the app out of habit, I saw him. Not just him, the man she told the court she didn't know. Kissing her, carrying our daughter's toys, throwing out my things into the garbage like I'd never lived there. That's when I knew. It wasn't just a divorce anymore. It was a hit job. And I was the only one who could prove it. I didn't come to court with a speech. No theatrics, no tears, no rage. I came with a flash drive. The judge didn't want to hear it at first. They'd already read the affidavits, already seen the pictures, already knew who I was. But when my lawyer slid the file across the table, they paused. Because it wasn't my word against hers anymore. It was her voice, her laugh, her jokes, her timeline, contradicting her sworn testimony. The Ring footage was worse. She said she hadn't had male visitors, that our daughter had never been exposed to her boyfriend, that she wasn't living there full-time. But the date on the video? The same day she filed a restraining order. The same day she told the court I showed up threatening her. She was home, with him, and smiling. The judge went quiet. Her lawyer tried to pivot, tried to say the videos were taken out of context. But the timestamps didn't lie. The mortgage documents didn't lie. The credit card logs didn't lie. She did. They reversed the order, dropped the charges, reinstated my access, and ordered an investigation into false testimony. But you know what they didn't do? Apologize. No one said sorry for the nights I spent alone, for the friends who stopped calling, for the labels I'll never shake. Because even if you prove the lie, it still stains you. I got the house back, but it doesn't feel like home. The door still has scratches from where she changed the lock. The bedroom feels colder now. And when I walk past the kitchen, I still imagine her whispering to him, telling him how easy it was to ruin me. I won on paper, but I lost years. People ask if I've forgiven her. And honestly, I don't know what forgiveness looks like when someone weaponizes love against you. When someone turns your child into a pawn. When your home becomes evidence. When truth becomes strategy. Some days, I want to let it go. Other days, I want her to feel just 1 ounce of what I carried for 2 years. But that's the thing about people like her. They sleep fine. They walk away with a smile. Because in their version of the story, they're always the victim. You can scream. You can show them the receipts. You can play the audio, the video, the proof, and they'll still say, "Wow, he must be bitter." So no, I don't forgive her. Not yet. Because forgiveness isn't forgetting. And it's not pretending. It's not for optics. It's not for courtrooms. It's for freedom. Real freedom. And I'm not there yet. But I'm walking toward it. She took my house. But she didn't take my integrity. She didn't take the truth. And she didn't take the part of me that refuses to be rewritten. So if you're listening to this, and you've ever been painted as the villain in a story you didn't write, if you've ever been silenced by someone who cried louder, if you've ever been pushed out of your own home, your own life, your own child's future, I see you. And more importantly, you're not alone. Because this isn't just my story. It's ours. Some losses aren't visible, but they're real. This was his. And maybe yours too.